Two galaxies drift toward each other. Then the calm begins to disappear. Across parts of the system, regions that once looked ordinary start lighting up with newborn stars. Not a few more than usual. Vast stretches begin producing them at a pace that no longer feels gradual. That is what astronomers saw in systems like the antenna galaxies. Instead of steady star formation spread over immense periods of time, large sections of a galaxy were behaving like concentrated star factories. Bright clusters appeared across the collision zone, packed with newly formed stars and expanding faster than anyone would expect from a galaxy that should be changing slowly. The consequence was difficult to ignore. A galaxy that seemed stable could suddenly enter a completely different state, converting enormous amounts of material into new stars at an extreme rate. The familiar picture of slow, predictable evolution began to break down. Something had pushed the system into overdrive. And if creating stars is such a powerful outcome, why do so few galaxies stay this way? Across many of the most active star-forming systems, a pattern kept appearing. The brightest bursts were often found in galaxies that were not isolated. They were interacting, pulling on each other, distorting each other's structure, and reshaping the paths of enormous clouds of gas. As those encounters unfolded, the pattern became harder to ignore. Wherever the interactions became more dramatic, star formation became more intense. Bright clusters appeared again and again in systems already showing signs of disruption. The activity no longer looked like ordinary growth. It looked connected to the disturbance itself. That created a problem for the idea of steady star formation. If galaxies simply became more efficient over time, the most extreme examples should not keep appearing alongside major disturbances. Yet repeated observations kept linking intense starbursts to systems undergoing dramatic interactions. The pattern was difficult to dismiss. The old picture started losing ground. Starbursts no longer looked like galaxies doing the same thing slightly better. They looked like triggered states. Something disrupted the system, and the pace of star creation changed with it. But another consequence was waiting. If these encounters can produce such extraordinary star factories, then why do the bursts fade away while the galaxies themselves remain behind? The pieces finally began fitting together. As galaxies interacted, gravity did more than distort their shapes. Simulations and observations pointed to the same behavior. Huge amounts of gas were being funneled toward dense regions where star formation could thrive. The effect was visible in what followed. Instead of remaining spread across a galaxy, the raw material became concentrated. Dense pockets formed. New stars appeared in large numbers. The activity was no longer scattered. It was being supplied. That changed the situation completely. A starburst no longer looked like an unexplained surge. It looked like the result of a delivery system. The interaction was gathering material and directing it exactly where rapid star formation needed it most. As long as that flow continued, the galaxy appeared capable of sustaining extraordinary levels of stellar production. For a moment, it looked like the mystery might already be over. The collision supplied the material supplied the star-forming regions. The chain appeared complete. The collision provided the fuel. The fuel fed the star-forming regions. The regions produced stars at remarkable rates. Cause and effect appeared to line up. Cause and effect appeared to line up. The galaxy was not creating stars faster by accident. It was being supplied with what the process required. And if that supply keeps arriving, There seems to be no obvious reason for the activity to stop. The explanation seemed solid. Gas was being delivered into the regions where stars could form. New stars appeared in enormous numbers. The system had a supply line, a destination, and a visible result. But when astronomers looked across the population of the strongest starbursts, a problem emerged. They did not last. The most extreme examples consistently appeared as temporary phases rather than permanent conditions. The factories were active, productive, and spectacular, yet they faded. The reason was hidden inside the success itself. As stars formed at extraordinary rates, the surrounding environment changed. Massive numbers of new stars appeared in a relatively short period of time. Stellar winds pushed material outward. Supernova explosions erupted across regions that had recently been producing stars at full speed. Energy spread through the same areas that had once provided ideal conditions for continued growth. The result was a reversal. The process that created the starburst also began disrupting the environment that allowed it to happen. The regions that had fueled the burst began becoming less hospitable to future star formation. Every wave of successful star formation increased the pressure on the system itself. That collapse changed the picture completely. A starburst was not a galaxy discovering a permanently better way to build stars. It was a temporary opportunity. The galaxy could surge into an extraordinary period of productivity, but each new generation of stars made that state more difficult to sustain. The puzzle was no longer why the burst began. The puzzle was how long a galaxy could keep it going. The brightest starbursts are often the ones closest to their ending. Entire regions brighten with new stars, but the burst is already moving toward the conditions that will bring it to a close. A galaxy seems to be accomplishing in a short period what would normally take far longer. From a distance, it looks like extraordinary productivity. But modern observations point to a different reality. A starburst is one of the fastest transformation events a galaxy can experience. As new stars rapidly reshape the stellar population, the conditions that made the burst possible become increasingly difficult to preserve. The same event that drives dramatic growth also consumes or disrupts the resources needed for future growth. That changes the meaning of what is being observed. The galaxy is not entering an unlimited era of creation. It is racing through a brief opportunity. Every success carries a cost. Every surge of activity pushes the system closer to the point where that activity can no longer continue. The burst feels powerful because it is concentrated. It feels permanent because it is so visible. In reality, its ending is built into the process itself. A starburst galaxy is not working harder because it found a better long-term state. It is moving through a short-lived phase that reshapes the galaxy quickly, then fades. The faster the transformation occurs, the faster the opportunity disappears.